وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. الله أكبر.
كل نفس ذائقة الموت.
Our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, أكثروا ذكر هذه اللذات. Remember often the destroyer of pleasures, meaning death. The more frequently we will remember death, the more our carnal desires will diminish, and it will make it easy for us to stay away from committing sins. To derive maximum benefit from this meditation, I invite viewers to find a secluded space, free from distractions. Sit down and envision yourself lying amidst a gathering of people. You wake up and you look around and you find yourself in a strange room. You can't register where you are. You are engulfed in confusion, unable to comprehend. It takes a moment until it hits you like a wave crushing over your soul that you are on a hospital bed. You open your eyes fully and you see your family and friends around you. To the left you can see your wife, her eyes all red. You turn left and you see your children and friends at the bedside, drowned in sadness. You are not sure what is happening. Why am I here? And you can hear people whispering around you. After a while, you feel thirsty. You want to call out for water, but you don't have the strength to ask. Tears stream down your face as thoughts race through your mind, questioning why you are here. The only recollection you have was being tucked into your bed last night. Then I hear a faint flutter of sound from the nurse, explaining to my wife the severity of the heart attack. It is then that reality dawns upon me, and I come to terms with what has befallen me. The harsh truth sinks in. The nurse leaves the room, explaining to my wife that they can't do anything about it. I am filled with overwhelming sense of despair, knowing that this is the end. And then suddenly I hear someone from the bedside reciting kalima. A thought runs through my mind, why kalima? I'm sure I know my kalima. And I realize that they are reading, so I recite, because I am going to die. Is this really the end? Is this death? So much was spoken about, but I never took heed. All my life is before me. Again I can hear kalima being read, and I look at my wife again and see her crying. La ilaha illallah being read softly. Then after much strength, I muster the courage to move my lips, attempting to utter those sacred words, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah. In that fleeting moment, a tickling sensation brushes against my foot, and all of a sudden I feel a tickle. I want to scratch, but I just can't move, and I realize that I was once told that the soul is taken from our feet when death approaches near. Then suddenly I see things which I have never seen before, the angels. As I am thinking, I can feel something being extracted from my body. It is my soul. My soul is steadily ascending through my body until it reaches my collarbone, and I realize I'm going to die. My breathing is becoming heavier. Everything around me seems to spiral out of control. As I take my last glimpse of the world, I know that my soul is being taken away. I bid farewell to the life I once knew. As my feeble voice diminishes, there is a loud shriek from my family, especially my children. Dad's passed away. Their voices echo with grief and sorrow, their tears falling profusely, but I can't hear their cries anymore. They're all crying, but I can't hear. They close my eyes. The room is filled with the sound of sobbing and the flowing of countless tears. They reach out to other family members, breaking the devastating news that I am no more. They start texting other family members that break the news that I have now passed away. People can't believe. Some are saying, how young did he pass away? Others are saying he had yet to see his children get married. But little do they know that death doesn't wait for anyone. It doesn't delay a second. My children, their grief pouring out like an endless stream as they grapple with the pain of losing their father. In this moment of profound sadness, I wish I could somehow comfort them, but all I can do is watch over them from the realm beyond, hoping they find solace and strength to carry on without me. Now they will have to learn to live a life without a father. All those days where children will have happiness, but for my children, they won't have their father to see those days. The terminology of dad now has been removed from the dictionary. Did I do enough for them? Did I train them to live a purposeful life? Are the thoughts going around my mind? But it's too late now. When the time was there, I was too busy earning money. These questions haunt me, but it is too late to change the past. Now all I can hope for is that my children find their way, grow resilient, and remember the love and lessons I did manage to impart during the fleeting moment we had together, though I may no longer be physically present. My dear wife, who dearly loved me so deeply, is now engulfed in a torrent of thoughts and emotions. She thinks she never ever felt this way until she had to say goodbye. A feeling of loss so intense, it's like she actually might die. She's told she needs to get through this. This will get easier in time, but it's the worst feeling she has ever known. When tomorrow starts without me and I am not there, and as the sun rises, she will have to live without me. I know how much you love me as much as I love you. And each time that you think of me, I know you'll miss me too. I wish so much you wouldn't cry the way you did today, while thinking of the many things we didn't get to say. My message to her is simple. Do not weep for me as I depart into the new world. Instead, find solace in our children, who will be source of joy and comfort, the one who will bring glimmer of happiness back into your life. I am now in an unknown realm of world, in a realm called Barzakh. In the midst of confusion and uncertainty, I sense movement in my body. I am unaware of what is happening. Is this all a dream? Family and friends take me to the masjid to perform ghusl. They undress me and uncover me except my setter. They place me on top of a board and pour water over me. They shroud me in a sleeveless garment. Will this be my eternal journey for which I have no provision to take along with me? Carrying my body on their shoulder, 4 men lead the way, followed by those who come to bid farewell. They place me before the mihrab where the imam prays over me, a salah with no ruku and sajda. They take me to my last abode, the cemetery. They lower me slowly into my grave, as one of them unveil my face for my children to have a final gaze. Dad, where have you gone? Family and friends stand firm, paying their respect, and they leaving me alone in the darkness of the grave. No mother, no father, no brother to comfort me in this solitary abode. I am alone, and the weight of my deeds becomes apparent. As fear gripped me from a place of terror, I sense someone coming towards me, Munkar and Nakir. What shall I say to them? The thoughts of them strikes terror into me. It causes me fear, and they make me sit and put forth their questions. Ma Rabbuk, Ma Dinuk. I have none other than you, O my Lord. Please help me. Bestow upon me your mercy, O Lord. How I hope in you. For verily I am conferred in sins. I am confined in them. O God, I cannot see. My eyes are blind. Am I still me? At last it comes to heaven or hell. Decide which now, do not delay. Come on, my brothers, let's pray. Decide which now, do not delay.
Oh God, I cannot see. My eyes are blind. Am I still me? Or has my soul been led astray and forced to pay a priceless fee? Alas, to dust we all return. Some shall rejoice while others burn. If only I knew that before the line grew short and came my turn. And now as beneath the salt they lay me with my record flow. They cry not knowing I cry worse, for they go home, I face my God. Oh, mark the words that I do say. Who knows tomorrow could be your day? At last it comes to heaven or hell. Decide which now, do not delay. Come on, my brothers, let us pray. Decide which now, do not delay. Come on, my brothers, let us pray. decide which now the Namadele.